Hi, welcome back to another episode of Jikari, my Imperial Agent playthrough. This episode we are going to run to the Dark Temple and complete those quests. Now, it looks like there are a lot of people already out here. Everyone ends up coming out here because they have the same quest hubs. Let us start.
Gotta have a good time. All going down.
Okay, so we'll probably end up killing all 35 of these guys for the bonus mission. Not too bad. This is pretty much us getting the Sith relics. We'll be fighting these things a lot on our way there. This is actually the only quest outside of the Dark Temple. If you guys remember, we have to get these Sith relics that were stolen by all the possessed archaeologists back to the Sith Lord, Lord Duin. There's a bounty hunter in front. Looks like a power tech. Level 14, I'm a little bit surprised. Ooh, an epic. Unfortunately, that is for a bounty hunter. 12. I might sell that later, or possibly. I'm not going to show him on my companion when she's going to replace him anyway. Even though, just the argument is if I give him to a character, bounty hunter is going to replace him as well.
People have nightmares about this sort of stuff, and you make a whole planet out of it.
I'm thinking... Alright, one thing is, since I'm almost done Dromund Kaas, which is the second planet for the agent, I might start up a second playthrough guide. I'd like you guys to vote over the next 3 or 4 episodes before I actually determine what class I'm going to play. So, out of the Republic classes, who do you think I should play next? The Trooper, the Smuggler, the Jedi Consular, or the Jedi Knight? Jedi Consular, at the time of making this video, I have not really played through, so I do not know the story too well. Cannot tell you if it's good or bad. So far I've enjoyed all the stories, I won't lie, so I doubt there's going to be a really bad one that sticks out. The Smuggler and the Trooper are pretty good at the start. I found the Jedi Knight one to be a little bit slow myself, but... The next couple weren't too bad. Alright, so we are done with that. Let's take on this guy. Pretty easy. It's a Sith juggernaut coming through. So now this next part, we're just going to really be killing stuff on our way to the Dark Temple. There's our codex for it. So like I said, over the next, I'm going to go 4 episodes. Just vote on what class you'd like to see leveled up. I pick in Republic so you're not seeing all the same quests. And if I do go for another Imperial class at some point, I'm probably just going to feature the class story, and if I show any of this being taped, I'm going to probably speed it up where you just see me kill stuff over a timely manner with some good music or something. Alright, that's done. Just vote in the comments below. I might even make a video for it.
Take this, ugly.
Like I said, a lot of people. A level 12 sniper? Seriously? Little bit surprised that's why someone at level 12 is this far in here.
Please use all products only as intended.
Like I said, the those boots are probably look at gear and give them to, say, a bounty hunter or possibly a trooper, because I'm pretty sure you can mail stuff for legacy that way. Don't quote me on that. It's been quite a while.
Did you say something? Swear there's someone talking to me.
Alright, so our first trip will actually be over here for the Lost Expedition. You'll see why momentarily, mostly because I have to run back through this place and get some kills. And it is just so much easier just to run up here and talk to the guy I need to talk to.
Do you dare approach the great Nil Venerous, Lord of the Sith, Master of the Undying Darkness? Answer me. What insolence brings you to this place, slave?
I'm a servant of the Empire. I'm authorized to be here.
What? You're not afraid of me? You aren't a mindless puppet like the rest of them? I don't understand.
Won't lie, a little bit surprised Khalil accepted that. Normally she's not into me saying that I'm a servant of the Empire, shit like that, so again, a little surprised.
I still have my senses, but someone here is out of his.
You're right. I was out of my senses. But not anymore. I was part of an expedition sent by the Empire to measure strange activity in the Dark Temple. But soon after we entered, we all became different people. I became the mighty Lord Venerus, and the others became my obedient followers and servants.
Slow down and start again.
We were gathering data for the Empire, and then we were all suddenly possessed. It's strange that you seem to be unaffected. In fact, it's strange to find you here at all. I thought the Imperials gave up sending people in here. What exactly are you doing here?
I'm doing a vital service to the Empire.
So, the Imperials haven't given up on getting their precious data, after all. This is lucky. You see, ever since I came to my senses, I've been worried that my followers will begin to doubt my leadership. I can't lose my power. I can't go back to being a slave. But maybe we can help each other.
It wouldn't be hard for me to eliminate you and your followers.
Well, I guess that's true. Except I'm the only one who can make all the others turn in their data. All I ask is that you find the symbols of Lord Venerus's power. They were looted from his tomb by the people possessed by Venerus's enemies. The symbols will help me reinforce my followers' belief in me, lock them in their dream.
It seems you've only left me the one option if I want that data.
Please, just think a while about my offer. Be careful. Venerus's old enemies will put up a good fight.
Alright, so I need to recover this Sith Lord's artifacts, it looks like, for this slave so he can keep his charade ongoing. Alright, let us continue. So, that's what I meant by running back in here. I gotta go and kill a bunch of guys. And as you can see there's a Sith Sorcerer running past me. Looks like a light-sided Zabrak. Nope. Well, dark-sided. Possibly. I've never seen a light-sided Zabrak go dark side, so I can't tell. By that I mean like a Republic Zabrak compared to an Imperial Zabrak. Sorry for the improper language. Obviously it doesn't make sense. I was asking for 4. Just get this welding torch.
Gotta have a good time. Take this, ugly.
So it looks like even the Sith have been possessed. I'm very disappointed in that the Sith are that weak. Well, these are supposed to be powerful Sith Lords.
Now, dirtbag.
I got 2 of the symbols I need. It's excellent. A lot of people over here granting this quest. Looks like a Juggernaut, a Sith Assassin, another Juggernaut, and a Bounty Hunter. Oh, and a Marauder.
Enter and hear me. You mustn't kneel. I would gain no satisfaction from it. So, you've finally found our hidden temple. It's long since time. The followers of the Dark Path battle my forces, and your cruelty is needed.
What are you talking about? Who are you?
Fool. I am Farshal, Dark Lord of the Sith, and you stand within my domain. I oversaw this temple's construction, and I have ruled the jungle ever since. Now you will serve me.
Looks like a slave that was possessed again.
You're not making any sense. The Dark Temple was built centuries ago.
You are confused. I remember clearing the jungle and laying each stone, and I am no immortal. Now do as I require, and the riches of the temple will be yours. The teachings of the Dark Path lured my apprentice Anyara away, but I will have her back. You will retrieve her from the temple depths.
How can anyone survive in the temple?
Whatever do you mean? Many live within the temple. It is our only sanctuary on this abominable world. I do not know how my rivals reached my apprentice, but I know where she went. The Dark Path hides near here. Kill the followers of the Dark Path. Fight your way to their altar, and Anyara must confront you. Do this, or be punished by my power.
I don't believe you have any power.
Doubt no longer. Witness a demonstration of my strength.
Impressive.
Now you have seen the power of a Dark Lord of the Sith. Now we are finished.
When I get back, I want real answers.
The followers of the Dark Path are not far. Go, and I will await you.
Alright, so, man, there's a lot of people in here. So, we have to go rescue this, apprentice for this Dark Lord of the Sith who happens to have possessed a slave. Except he actually possessed him pretty well because he just electrocuted me with Force Lightning.
I like this one. One more down.
So this stuff is starting to hit harder, mostly because they're CCing my companion.
Stay back. I don't know you. You aren't of the Dark Path. She whispers to me, tells me to go back to Lord Farshall, that I belong to Farshall, but it's wrong. Something's wrong.
You must be Lord Farshall's apprentice. He sent me to find you.
Yes. No. No. I was someone else. Before I came to the temple, I was powerful. I was Sith. But she keeps saying I'm an apprentice. Just an apprentice. And I hate her. But my hate isn't making me strong enough.
Who are you, if not an apprentice?
I came into the temple from the city. I remember the lights of the citadel. And then she pushed it all away. She says she's Anyara. She says we serve Farshall. She says there's no city out there, just jungle. Tell me who's right. Am I the temple apprentice Anyara, or is she lying? Is the city outside real?
Well, what do I benefit from this? Truth, nothing. So, yeah, she is lying.
Kaas City is real. It's where you're from. This temple is all wrong.
I knew it! Curse her! She's still in my head, but she's my enemy, and I am Sith. I can defeat her. I will.
I see you're still crazy.
No. I'm struggling, but I'm also remembering. It takes concentration. I came from Kaas City, like you. But the temple makes people think strange things, remember being different people. I'm not an apprentice. That workman, he isn't Lord Farshall. But we thought we were. We played the roles. We even had the power.
Were your friends here possessed too?
These people, they were slaves, archaeologists. All of them sent in from the city, all of them influenced. I don't know how long my mind will stay my own, so I need to leave here now.
Tell Imperial Intelligence what's going on, if you can.
Yes, I'll let them know where you are. I suggest you leave the temple quickly, before thoughts enter your head too.
Alright, now it's time to see what this Sith Lord wants to do. You know, honestly, I've done this quest 4 times, because I typically do all the quests when leveling characters, and all my Imperial tunes are level 50, at least. There are a couple that are higher now that I've played the expansion, which you guys have seen from me picking up the basic comms, I think, in an earlier episode. But really, like, I don't know if I've ever selected the light side option for that. I think I've just gone dark side.
Ah, my spies tell me you found the Dark Path, and it seems you survived their fury. Did you find Anyara? Did you see my apprentice there?
Anyara's not your apprentice. None of this is what you believe.
She is determined to remain with the Dark Path, then. How disappointing. Still, you struck a blow at my rivals, and the Dark Path will not move against me soon. You may leave with your life. Take this reward, a token in acknowledgement of your efforts, and go.
I still have questions for you, Lord Farshall.
Do not try my patience. Go from here now.
So it seems he is still possessed. Looks like I have a new helmet. Now, even though this is cunning, I'm actually going to throw it on her just because the companion doesn't get their own helmet really until Tatooine, and I know that, so kind of looks weird seeing this on my character. What the hell, let's stick with it for now. one hell of a bang. Holy crap.
Let's bloody some noses. Want some of this? One more down.
Hello, stranger. My internal chronometer tells me it has been exactly 963 years since this hologram was made. Have the Sith truly lived in fear of me for so long?
That is quite impressive.
Who are you?
I am, or was, Kenneth a born Sith and follower of the Force. Like so many before me, I challenged the Emperor and was buried in this temple. Fortunately, I had just enough time to make this, an interactive image that would transmit my secrets to whomever was bold enough to find my tomb and unlock it.
Actually, I was trying to seal up this door for good.
Then it's true. The Sith still cower in fear of insignificant me. The way of the Sith lies in channeling the Force through the use of powerful emotions. Fear is the chief of these. The Sith feed on palpable dread.
If you have something to say, say it.
As I discovered, no great knowledge comes without great patience. Fear gives temporary power, and passion is easily manipulated. Real strength in the Force comes when one is no longer afraid. And one can purge fear when one stops grasping. After power, after things, after life itself, and allows the Force to guide him. There is only the Force.
What do you mean? There's only the Force.
Just that. Everything there is, life and death alike, is wrapped up in the Force. What I learned only lives on through this image and its device. Yet I am one with the Force, eternal and at peace. Take them. Take my teachings to the Sith. They will find power there, but a different kind. Not of darkness, but light.
I don't feel like I should change the Sith. It's just getting really weird.
These heresies must be destroyed.
Then do so. Strike out against knowledge and see what comes of it. If you destroy these teachings, the light does not go out. Remember, fear is not the only way.
Well, not now. I do not know if this will kill me. Good thing I landed there, because I think I would have died. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm going to turn this mission into Dorian, so I can get his data. Then I will actually continue on with the Imperial Agent storyline.
Good time.
There's actually been quite a few things Cleo hasn't liked me doing, but hey, I'm doing this my own way.
My network of spies reports that you crushed my enemies underfoot and found the symbols of power I requested.
Just give me the data so I can leave this place.
I had not forgotten. I, too, have been very busy. Here is the data my servants collected before the temple transformed them. Let the Empire make of it what they will.
Enjoy your empire while it lasts.
Actually, that reminds me. There's one last itty-bitty little thing you can do. You see, power is useless without subjects. So, I'd be grateful when you turn in the data, you'd encourage the Imperials to send more expeditions my way.
You're really every bit as conniving as the real thing. You know that?
Yes. I do think I've finally found my true calling. I can assure you, my gratitude if you send more slaves to be my followers will not be insubstantial.
Well, so after helping that slave that was originally possessed, I'm learning that, as I said, really is as conniving as the real Sith. To be honest, it doesn't benefit the Empire whatsoever to send more slaves down just so a slave can have fun playing Sith. So let us finish our job in here, which is disabling the detonator charges on the conduits. Let's take a look at what this looks like. Okay, it's been a while, but I do think I remember being in here before. There's a couple more possessed people.
Oh, you might go.
Yes, I do remember it now that I see where I am. Interesting, this is even built at the Dark Temple, and this is supposedly under Kaas City.
Gotta have a good time. One more time. What are you looking at me for? Aren't you in charge?
Here's one charge disabled. So they're just putting the finishing touches on. Just had to clean up the temple of those that still survive. Ooh, a terrorist mastermind. Let's disable this. Alright, let's go to the primary conduit node.
You with the military? I heard the shots, but I wasn't sure. I can't believe you actually followed us in here. None of us are gonna make it back out, you know that, right?
Don't question me, you piece of filth.
You think you've done some great thing by tracking me down? You can shoot me now. You can save the power grid, preserve the Imperial lifestyle for a little longer. But there are other cells. They'll keep fighting.
Other cells?
What other cells are you talking about?
Other cells, other planets. This attack was just the tip of the iceberg. There's worse coming, but that's all you're going to learn. You can't stop me. You have to kill me. Shoot me now, Imperial, before the ghosts get into your head.
Consider it your last request.
Okay. So I just ended his life because obviously he wasn't going to tell me anything else. I mean, I guess we could have tried to capture him and torture him, but I get the feeling an announcement's can be made about what I've done.
Ah, the only thing more powerful than the Dark Temple. Any luck getting that data?
Here's your data, as promised.
Hey, you actually came through. Can't say I was expecting that. Can't say it's not a relief. Now we can finally stop sending expeditions in there, wasting all those slaves who should be building monuments to the Empire.
Slaves shouldn't be collecting data anyway.
My superiors may feel differently, but I tend to agree with you on that point. Anyway, I believe that concludes our business here. Goodbye then, and thanks for the data. Your service to the Empire will not be forgotten.
Level 16. Interesting. I'm going to increase my movement speed while in stealth.
Your archaeologist team is dead. Killed for the relics they uncovered. I have them now.
Interesting. The Dark Temple's presence continues to surprise and fascinate. I'll quarantine the artifacts for future study. A shame we lost the whole team. At least it wasn't a total loss. After all, we got what we came for.
You wouldn't be set without me. Spread the word.
I'll tell the Reclamation Service to name a hallway after you. Whatever secrets these pieces hide, we'll find them. Thank you.
Alright, I guess.
You're back. I hope you sealed the chambers of the ancients, Keleth Ur's chamber especially. I'm terrified to think what would happen if Keleth Ur and his crazed ideas were to re-emerge.
There was a hollow, but the message is destroyed.
Keleth Ur's secrets have been contained along with the other ancients. You have done well.
Now, on our way to return to Keeper. Let us be off.
Ready for departure. Enjoy your stay.
Just quickly, let's check our new abilities. Debilitate, Overload Shot, Snipe. Stim Boost. Inject yourself with a specially engineered Imperial Stim, immediately gaining tactical advantage and boosting alacrity by 10% for 15 seconds. I'm wondering if that's a new ability, because I don't remember having that on my Scoundrel. And Coltal Injection. Alright. So let's just continue on. I do apologize if there's been a lack of commentary this episode. There wasn't really much to talk about in terms of what I've done. Really, it's like I said, there wasn't much to talk about. I mean, Dark Temple's a Dark Temple. I don't really like it. I had to go through it. I've done it so many times, but there's the experience for you guys. Now, that Terra said there were other cells. So, if there are other cells, our next job, I guess, is to track down where these cells are located.
Always go for the quick and silent kill. This concludes our business. We've got wreckage coming down over the city. From that height and at that velocity, the collateral damage alone could cost millions.
If the reactor core was breached, the radiation damage will...
I don't care about the radiation damage, damn it. Get me security footage, communications logs, something we can use.
Shouldn't someone be celebrating our successful return?
All military channels are reporting in. The Dominator has been completely destroyed.
The Dominator? If that's the case, the ship that Darth Jadis was on is gone, and that means Darth Jadis is dead. Really?
What's the situation? It's good to see you. There was a secondary target. Apparently...
Watcher 2, I still need confirmation. And you, Agent, get ready to move. We need everyone operational.
Sorry, sir. But there were over 3,000 people on that ship. Half of them civilians.
I'm aware of that. Do your job, Watcher 2. Run the numbers.
Lockdown procedures are in place. All traffic has been grounded.
Initial analysis is done. Cross-checking with the droids.
Getting conflicting reports from the Kaas City spaceport. Trying to sort it out.
Nothing could have survived that explosion. All sources confirm casualties are 100%.
Then Darth Jadis is dead.
How's that possible? There was an explosion aboard the Dominator. We're not sure about the origin, but it has to be connected to the dissidents.
Pacification units being deployed in case of civil unrest.
Leaving on a special tour of the Empire. He brought military personnel, civilians, and Sith to his flagship as part of some grand vision. Now they're all dead.
We'll catch the terrorists responsible.
You can count on it.
Sir, we've got a starship trying to take off. Several dissidents from the watch list are aboard. Military squads are moving to intervene.
You'll blow the ship to pieces. I want the terrorists alive and I want their computer intact. You, Fixer, do we have any Sec-M units available?
What? I don't...
The Sec-Ms, the mouse droids. Find one and bring it back now. Whatever ordeal you went through in the Dark Temple, your recovery will have to wait. I need you in the field.
I'm ready to go, sir.
One moment. Fixer!
I have the droid here.
Good. Agent, I need you to get to the city cargo port. There's a terrorist ship attempting to take off. Take the mouse droid and deliver it into one of the ship's maintenance conduits. With the droid aboard, we can disable the hyperdrive and download its computer contents.
Let me stow away. I'll handle the terrorists personally.
No. I appreciate the sentiment, but it's too risky. We do this my way. Get going. We need you to plant that mouse droid. Any conduit on the ship's outer hull should do. And when you're back, we have things to discuss.
Very well. Well, my first ear implant too. Alright, so Normally, I would end the episode here. We just did the Dark Temple. But, in fact, because I am in Kaas City, for one. Oops, I apologize for going that way. And two, I know this is pretty much the last mission on Dromund Kaas before we head off onto the 4 planets, which you will find out what they are very soon. I am going to continue on and actually complete this mission before we call it an episode. That is entirely correct. I will complete this mission. I would hate to just start a mission or just leave you guys with one mission left on Dromund Kaas and then end up leaving the planet.
Destination? Enjoy your stay.
So, let us head out. It seems like with the Dominator dead and a terrorist trying to take off after what I did to them in the Dark Temple, it's time to find out who these terrorists really are. This should not take us long to do. Just curious about Dromund Kaas. It looks like I have a minimum of 50 killed for everything. At any rate, so let's just sneak in there. Looks like she's bugged. Unfortunate. Or not. What the hell was that? Get some healing at the clear. Kind of bad that I'm able to do this while the terrorists are all over this hangar. Right up the fuel pipe. Mission accomplished, and now it is for my triumphant return to Keeper. So that was a pretty easy mission. Of course, a lot of them are a lot easier than what they used to be. I see one new mode that Cleo has picked up is Sniper Sight. So Cleo can become a damage dealer instead of a tank. And I'm going to leave Cleo as a tank just because of the gear she gets. Plus, the operative, well, the Imperial Agent in general cannot even be a tank.
Destination. Enjoy your
So there's no reason for me not to have that as a tank. If I ever decide to go into the medicine tree, it's the concealment or lethality, you know, having a tank would be very useful. There's a Zabrak female, little sniper, and there's a Merc bounty hunter here. Now let's just see what our accomplishments have awarded us.
Welcome back, Agent. Excellent work out there. Absolutely excellent.
The mouse droid has just sent the contents of the ship's computer, sir. I'll send the military to pick up the dissidents.
At least one thing's gone smoothly today. The worst seems to have passed, but don't expect to rest anytime soon.
Do we know any more about the attack?
We're fairly certain the explosion came from inside the Dominator. In all likelihood, one of the civilians on board was the bomber.
Keeper, I'm receiving a transmission. Someone's broadcasting a holo-recording to the entire Imperial Communications network.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Let's see it, Watcher 2. And track down the source.
Citizens of the Empire, this is the Eagle. I'm here to tell you that our government is corrupt. When the Emperor signed his treaty with the Galactic Republic, we were promised a new epoch. Glory unrivaled since the first Sith dynasty. Instead, our Empire has suffered. Apathetic moffs and wicked lords of the Dark Council vie for power, while our soldiers die over worthless planets in nameless star systems.
Typical consolidationist rhetoric. Watcher 2, keep trying to find a source for the broadcast. Everyone else start pulling up our files on the Eagle.
Wake me if he says something interesting.
We've been hearing rumors about the Eagle for years, but we never thought he could pull off anything this big. Another mistake.
Anyone who speaks out in favor of reform is kidnapped and tortured by Imperial intelligence. This must not continue.
The Ministry of Logistics reports that they can't jam the signal. Everyone in the Empire is seeing this.
A short while ago, a group of defiant revolutionaries destroyed an Imperial dreadnought. 3,000 people were aboard, including Darth Jadis, a Lord of the Dark Council. We chose to strike at Darth Jadis publicly so that every Imperial citizen would know the truth. The Dark Council is not invulnerable. We can effect change. We regret the sacrifice of so many civilians, but it was necessary. The Empire cannot cover up this momentous event. Imperial intelligence cannot silence our call to arms.
Get to the point, you piece of filth. What is it you really want to say?
What do you mean?
Here it comes.
This is only the first step towards a better future. We have agents throughout the Empire preparing to strike again and again. We will not relent until our government chooses strength over weakness, unity over discord. We will continue to show the anger of the people. This is the Eagle. End transmission.
So, our enemy has a name. You think you can deal with that, Agent?
Name or not, he's dead either way.
I won't argue there. We've made mistakes today. We underestimated the Eagle. We were too slow to eliminate the dissidents. We assumed the Dark Temple was the Soul Terror's target. But you performed above and beyond expectations. You showed you can handle these people, and now you're going to show us the way forward.
I followed my orders, that's all.
You followed them well. That's discouragingly rare. You are going to head our operation to dismantle the Eagle's network. You will locate and eliminate his terror cells through infiltration, manipulation, and assassination. I am assigning you a rank and designation as suits your new position. You no longer have a name. You will answer only to Cipher 9.
I have a name. I'm not giving it up, even for Imperial intelligence.
It's part of the job, I promise. You'll get used to it.
Cipher 9, huh? Cute. But I think I'll keep calling you Agent.
With the rank comes certain privileges, including a degree of operational independence. You may recruit your own operatives, and you will be outfitted with a starship. Watcher 2, you will remain Cipher 9's liaison to base. I assume that won't be a problem?
No problem, sir. Glad to stay a part of this operation.
Good. Begin analyzing all reports on recent dissident activity. I want a list of possible terror cell locations within the hour. The Eagle says he's got agents around the galaxy. Assuming he's telling the truth, you're going to be doing some traveling.
There are worse fates than seeing a few new planets.
Indeed. Your starship is at the spaceport. It's been refit and removed from public record. Watcher 2 will upload likely activity centers for the Eagle and his network. Proceed to your targets as you see fit.
The cells will be eliminated, along with the Eagle.
Be careful of these people, Cipher. Destroying the Dominator was no mean feat. Killing Darth Jadus was nearly unthinkable. But this is our job. Do whatever is required. And good luck.
Alright, so that was quite the wow, just a lot going on. Right, besides the fact I got a new kind of cool looking blast rifle. It looks like a weird sniper rifle, but you even have a little scope. But so Jadus is dead. I've been promoted to a Cipher agent. I am now Cipher 9. That is my new designation. That is what I answer to. I am no longer Jikari. I have just received a ship and I am off to finish off the terrorist cells. I need to find out which planets they're on. We do not know yet. I have a new quest besides going to my ship and meeting my ship droid. As you see, I have now 2VR8. You will excuse me, actually meet him in the next episode. So that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe in the section below. Appreciate it, and next time you will see the agent's ship and we'll be off to a new planet. Bye.